how are you? So, I thought it might be fun to do a little Q&A on here, because apparently you can do Q&As on here now. Is that true? If it is, someone tell me how to do it. How do I do that little thing where you like get to select what you answer? Oh, it's here. Okay, questions from your viewers will be shown here. So, how do you answer? Can someone ask a question? Oh, here you go. Yay! Oh my god, this is exciting. Right, I'm going to do this then. Okay. Let's do this one first. So, can everyone see that now? It says, how do you feel about leaving the show? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Oh no! What am I doing? Wait. Oh, there it is. Right. Oh, guys, this is stressing me out. Okay. How do I feel about leaving the show? Very sad and very emotional, very nostalgic, but very excited for the future, because I'm so excited to do And Juliet. It's going to be so fun. Yeah, that's my answer. Sad but excited. So now how do I get rid of this question? I'm going to move this lipstick. That's better. Okay, so now do I just press X? Great. So that is that question done. Let's do the next one. Oh wow, there's so many. Domino! No, I'm joking. Mod pizza! Everyone get down to Mod. It's the best. I love Mod. I went there the other day and I got a veggie one. And the girl who served me was really funny, and I can't remember her name. And I just got everything on the veggie, all the veggies, and it was so good. And I got barbecue sauce. Yeah, Mod. Next question. Do you have any advice for a musical theatre student in training? In training currently, I'd say make the most of your time and make the most of the facilities that you have when you're at drum school, e.g. the studios, e.g. the speakers. Make the most of being surrounded by incredible people. Take everyone's knowledge. Any other advice training in musical theatre? Be nice to everyone, especially in third year, especially when it gets to the time when agents are coming in and some people are getting jobs, some people are getting auditions. Like, everyone's on their own journey, and a wonderful teacher from GSA called Rachel Kerridge has this ideology of like a sponge in a bubble on a pathway. So when you're at training, I'm just chatting rubbish now, but so you're the sponge and you're soaking up everyone's information and knowledge and stuff. Then you're in a bubble because you're in your own bubble, it's your own journey, and you're on your own pathway. So yeah, sponge bubble in the pathway. Rachel Kerridge, get it trending. Sponge bubble pathway. Cool, that's that one done. That was a bit of a rambly one. Just saw someone said he was on tonight. Courtney's on for Cleves. And that's it. Vicky's on holiday. What is your favourite chocolate? What's that on my nose? What's my favourite chocolate? Chocolate orange, I think, maybe. Love Vigo bars as well. They literally taste like Nutella in a bar. Okay. My favourite Kay Howard line is Are you sure, Catherine? Are you sure you don't want to stick to the backing vocals? You know where you belong. That's that. Next question. Ah, these are so nice. I am so supportive of the LGBTQ plus community. Yeah, that's that. I will be singing at a Pride gig called Roles Will Never Play this Saturday. And then, yeah, I think we're doing a Pride warm-up. Yes, I'm going to be partying hard on Pride because pretty much all of my best friends, yeah, are within the LGBTQ plus community. So woo! Next question. If I could be in any of the musical... Whoa! I like this question. Oh! I'm really sorry, but I'm not really reading any of the comments because it's all going a bit too fast for me. But, thank you for them all. If I could be in any other musical right now, I think I would be in Frozen on Broadway, playing Anna. Or Mean Girls. Or Aunt Juliet. Jokes. It's not there yet. Good question though. Okay, I'm going to answer questions that aren't related to Six, if that's okay. No, I'm not performing with Aunt Juliet on Saturday. Any tips for people with social anxiety who want to get into the industry? Don't worry. Don't worry about having social anxiety. I think so many people think that, like, you have to speak to everyone, you have to do this. But if you're on your own path and you're doing your thing and your thing doesn't involve you socializing, then that's fine. But I would say that if you have social anxiety and you want to get into the performing arts industry, you should always remember that the performing arts industry the performing arts industry is the best industry ever, because everyone is so open about talking about mental health. And I'd like to think that if someone was suffering with social anxiety, they could come and speak to me about it. If I had like a colleague or like someone who came to meet me at the stage door or something, I would never ever I'd never disregard that person. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, yeah, let's chat. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's so open. So if you're wanting to get into the industry, then I know it's easier said than done, but just know that everyone's got your back and everyone wants to talk to you. Because everyone's so nice. And there's also so many workshops about mental health within the arts, so many talks, so many podcasts. And yeah, times be changing. Hope that helps. Sorry, these are such rambly answers. Oh, this is a fun question. Hi Grace, I went to prom last Saturday. I hope you had the best time. Did you go to prom and what kind of dress did you wear? So yeah, I went to my prom and I had this I bought this really nice blue prom dress and then I broke it. And so like a few days before, I went and got this dress from like House of Fraser, this like purple dress. And I wore that. I was probably a lot more comfortable than I would if I wore that blooming ball gown. And then for my GSA prom, my leavers ball, I'd just come from 6 in Cambridge and I got changed in the car and I wore a big t-shirt. Oh, it's funny. Next question. This one. How excited are you for Anne Juliet? Guys, I don't think I've ever been so excited about anything ever. Oh no! I don't think... The thing about Anne Juliet is that we did the workshop in February and I was cast in October. And then we did backing vocals recordings. And then we did recordings for before the workshop, we did recordings for the promo songs. Then we did West End Live. And we start rehearsals in 22 days. So basically what I'm trying to say is all these little teaser things that have been happening since I got cast in October have just been making me like, oh, I just want to start, because every time I see the Anne Juliet cast or hear the music, I just love it so much. Can't wait. Oh yeah, and I had the costume fitting, so all these little things that have been happening since October have just been like building up and teasing me, so I'm ready to get right in there on July the 22nd. Once again, rambling. Next question. What did you do when you were younger? This is a great question. What did you do when you were younger to get into the industry? So I would recommend to anyone who's watching this who wants to do musical theatre to audition for NYMT, YMT UK or NYT or any kind of summer programme, because I think that half of my training was down to doing summer shows with YMT and NYMT, because it's basically like doing a professional production with professional people. I got to work with so many amazing people, and it just gets you used to being in a rehearsal room and like getting used to like have little things like having breaks and how to interact with other people and how to take a note and how to chat to directors and stuff. So I'd say a lot of my training was down to them, and a lot of the reason I got into drama school in the first place was down to that. So yeah, YMT, now the only thing about them is they're very expensive, but there's grants, there's sponsorship people. I did a whole cabaret whilst I was doing my GCSEs, I think. Oh, I can't remember, to raise money so I could go and do this show. And yeah, I think they're amazing. Summer schools, go and see loads of theatre. When I was younger, every show that I went to, I kept a little book and I stuck the ticket in, and I wrote down who directed it, who choreographed it, sometimes who cast it, and then I wrote down people who I was inspired by when I saw the show, and that really helped. And I've still got it, and I look back at it, and some of the people who I wrote down are my friends now. Basically, I'm a musical theatre geek, and I love it. I love the arts. Right, next question. I'm rambling hard on these because I really enjoy it. Who are you? I am Ensembler, and I have a little part here and there. And I'm covering Juliet, which I'm so excited about. I love it. Which, yeah, scared, because it's gonna be hard, because it's a hard sing, and she doesn't leave the stage. But I'm excited, and that will be really so much fun. Oh wow! Thank you, xx_lily.m_xox. They're lovely comments. But they're not really questions, so I'm just saying thank you for the lovely words. I'm leaving on the 18th of August. Oh, guys, I love these deep questions. Who inspires me? I haven't actually looked, but my mum's probably watching this, and my mum and dad are my biggest inspirations in the whole wide world. This is them. Let's see if my mum's here. Yeah, mum's here. Knew she would be. My mum and dad are the biggest inspirations in the whole wide world, and my dad is an inspiration because he's worked so hard to have a happy life, and I have a very happy life, and a lot of the reason I have a happy life is because of him. And he's never doubted himself. Well, he has, but he's never let that affect him. And my mum inspires me because she is a little hippie at heart, like me, and she speaks to the universe, and the universe grants her wishes. And she's just so cute, and I love my mum. So yeah, my mum and dad, my mum for her positivity, and my dad for his work ethic. Not that my mum hasn't got a good work ethic, but they're the things that I'm like, yeah, love them. In terms of other people, I'm very inspired by, don't tell them, but I'm very inspired by Courtney and Vicky. Oh. No, but I'll actually think about this other day. In terms of like the way their mind works, and the way they I don't know how to explain it. They're very courageous, and they know what's right. And I really love them for that. So yeah, Vicky and Courtney really inspire me, and I've learned a lot from them about the industry and stuff. Who else am I inspired by? I'm very inspired by my best friend, Lewis Corney. He's currently in the Book of Mormon, and he's also an incredible writer, and he writes musicals. And when I read his musicals, I always think, because I always have so many thoughts, but I never know how to write them down. Do you know what I mean? And whenever I read Lewis's musicals, I always read the dialogue or the lyrics, and I'm like, wow, these are all of my thoughts that I have all the time in a scene. And he's great. So yeah, in terms of people I know, I reckon those 5. In terms of celebrities, I'm inspired by Rosalie Craig. I saw in City of Angels and in Company, and I think she's vocal goals, and she's also a mum who's carried on working in the musical theatre industry, which is amazing! Big up the mums working, grafting. Loads of people. I'm just constantly inspired by people. I literally live my life being inspired, so that's so deep. Right, I'm going to move on because I could do this forever. Thank you for your lovely words, pixel_fan_art29. Actually, you have asked questions. I was a brownie and a rainbow and a guide. The brownie guide's law is to, what is it again? Love, find and keep the brownie guide law. Love brownies. What did I take in my GCSEs? I can't even remember. I took BTEC Performing Arts. I took I did Food Tech GCSE. Oh my god, Mum, are you here? What did I take for my GCSEs? I can't even remember. God, it wasn't that long ago. I did an AS while I was doing my GCSEs because I was so brainy. I did AS Philosophy and Ethics. But then I stopped that when I actually did my actual A-levels. I don't know what I did. I did German GCSE. We had to do a language. Yeah, Performing Arts. But you know what? That's all I can remember. English, maths, history, I think. No, I didn't do history, I don't think. Can't remember. But that's that. What's your biggest achievement? Being in 6. I think my biggest achievement has been covering 6 parts of my own. Because now there's 4 of us. And I don't feel that I've achieved it. No, joking. No, I do feel like I'm being very fulfilled. But yeah, I think last year was tough, but fun. And I can't believe I actually got through it. 6 months. Yeah, that's my biggest achievement. Also being a dance captain, because I never ever thought that was going to happen. I was a dance captain in 2nd year at GSA for a project, but never in my life did I ever see myself as a swing dance captain on the West End. That is like, what? Yeah, just 6 in general, I think. Quote you live by. This is nice. I used to live by the quote, you can rest when you're dead. But that's not a good way to be. I used to be like, yeah, no. Because my mum and dad call me a Duracell bunny, because I'm like a battery. I'm always going and always doing things. So quote I live by used to be that, but now it's probably just one word: balance. Is that a quote? Balance. Because then just the word balance is a good word to live by. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? Balance in terms of eating, balance in terms of morals, balance in terms of selflessness, and balance in terms of selfishness. Balance. Hashtag balance. Isn't that such a satisfying word? Stop listening to Natalie, listen to me saying balance. No, listen to that. She's far more interesting than me. Food, prep, 100%. Drink, depends what it is. If I'm going for an iced frappuccino coffee with soy milk and a sugar-free hazelnut shot, Starbucks. Not actually a fan of Costa's coffee. Don't know about coffee in general. Cafe Nero is the best coffee, I think. Cup of tea, Pret. Probably Pret, because it's over the road and I go there all the time. And I love their coconut bites. Oh, so yummy. This is a fun one. How did you learn all your roles in 6? Was it with swing maps or anything else? So, with being a swing, before I started this show, I had a lot of friends who have been swings, and my agent had been a swing for her whole life. And I was asking a lot of people, like, what do I do? Where do I start? Because GSA, we did have like a chat about swing stuff, but we didn't really have that much swing stuff. But it's all changing, which is good. So a lot of people told me that if you learn one track, all the rest will fall into place. So the girls currently learning 6 nowadays in 2019 are learning one track first, usually. This is how the girls did it, and then learning the rest after. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into this new job, this new show that I've known nothing about, and just learn one track for the first like week or whatever, and then the rest will join in. And then I realised that we had 3 weeks to learn a whole show and learn 6 parts. And I was like, not really realistic. Spoke to Carrie Ann, the choreographer, like, please help me, like, I don't know what I'm doing. And she was there like, I'm really sorry, but you've just got to learn them all at the same time. And that was that. So I learned them all at the same time, and I know what you're thinking. What? But I basically just didn't have a life for like 2 months. And I used to just come home, record everything in rehearsals, and then, so say we learn All You Want to Do that day, because we had to move quick. Say we learn All You Want to Do, I'd film it, and I'd go home, and then I'd do All You Want to Do in my lounge as all the parts. And I've taken many a selfie in that period of my life, and let me tell you, they're not great. But does anyone else do that thing where you look so bad that you have to take a picture? Because I always do that, and I always wonder, am I on my own in this? Because I find it really funny to look back and be like, wow, I looked really rough then. So yeah, so that was that, and then I would practice them as all the parts, and then I'd put them down on an app on my iPad, but I haven't got my app. So say this is my iPad, it's like a map on an app, and I had all the queens like that, and then I just had a button on the top, and I would just click through it, and all the positions would change. I'd just change all the positions, and then I'd have at the top here, so like I'd have like either a quote like "history is about to get overthrown," and then I'd tap that, and it would show me where they moved to on "history is about to get overthrown." Do you know what I mean? And then the next bit would be like cross triangle, which in my head is the cross triangle of in House of Holbein, and then, do you know what I mean? Oh, I'm talking so much, my poor voice. So yeah, that was that. Thank you, Jack, for your question. I hope that answers it. Also, lots of show watchers. Oh, this is an interesting one. So I actually get asked this question a lot, because it's very hard to answer that, because it depends on the show. I think it depends on the show. With this show, I've absolutely loved being a swing, because all 6 parts are leads, even though it's an ensemble, and they're all so different, and it's just so fun doing them all. With shows like Anne Juliet, I don't actually think I could be a swing, because I know I could, but like, guys, these swings in Anne Juliet, they are so fierce, and like, it's a dance show, like, it's a very dancey show, and their brains are incredible, but like, I know that I did it, but it's very different, because it's a different show, you know. I think I would struggle a lot more swinging in an ensemble. I think me as a performer, I'm definitely more like a cover part kind of person. You know what I mean? I'm asking, you know what I mean, as if someone's going to be like, yeah, Grace, no. Yeah, that's a really interesting one. I said I wasn't even going to answer a question about 6, and I definitely am. This one's nice. My favourite part of West End life was Courtney's doing Cleves. She's so good. My favourite part of West End Live was just the buzz when you come off stage and everyone's like jumping on each other and having a mosh pit, like, whoa, we did it! Because it's so nerve-wracking, and when you're on stage, it's literally like, so I love just celebrating it. Oh, I like this question. If you didn't do musical theatre, what would you do? Paramedic student. That's incredible. Paramedics are incredible people. If I wasn't allergic to animals, I'd be in with animals because I love animals so much. Maybe like safari, or like working in an animal sanctuary, or yeah, maybe not a vet because I love animals too much and it would just break my heart, like having to put animals down and stuff. But I am allergic to animals, which is so annoying. So I think maybe a personal trainer or an exercise instructor, because I'd love to be a personal trainer for dancers and musical theatre performers. That's something I'd like to do in the future, because I love making workouts and I love being like, yeah! Do you know what I mean? Maybe not a spin instructor, but defo like a teacher. Jordan's here! Who else is here? Let's have a little quick nosy on who's here. Oh, Jordan Gage, I love you if you're still here. How many piercings do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 here, 3 there. I've had my nose pierced before, but it fell out. Courtney's killing it. What do you binge watch? So these are the shows that I've binge watched are Luther, Fleabag. I'm currently watching Years and Years. What else did I used to love? I used to love Misfits when I was younger. I don't really watch TV that much, so. Did you know? Yes, I went to GSA with Maya, so I knew Maya. Me and Millie followed each other on Twitter, but we didn't know each other, and that was cute. Anyone else? That's it, I think. I'd seen Amy in the Heights, and I was obsessed, and I was like, Amy Atkinson! Ah! I think that's it. And I also knew Renee Lamb, my bestie. She was in it before me. Food questions. Foods I love. My favourite, I love Nando's peri chips. I worked at Nando's for 2 years. I love tomatoes. I love cherry tomatoes. I could literally eat them raw. I love crackers. Cheese and crackers and spreads and chutneys and things like that. I love olives, halloumi. I haven't got a favourite food, all in all. Is there an easier way to do this? I have to go on all of these. Oh, something's so nice. Oh, someone's just said, are you allergic to wolfie? Yeah, a little bit. I get a bit itchy on my arms. Happy birthday _X Molly's Sparkle X _ Go to vacation. Well, my dream place to go is Bali. I'd love to go to Bali. But in terms of like a go-to like setup, right now I'm really craving like Greece. And in the day, you just sit by the pool and there's like things going on around the pool, and you have drinks and food, and the food's good, and like buffets and restaurants and stuff. And then like you walk along the beach at night in your nice little dress, and then you have dinner and drinks, and there's like entertainment, you know, like a classic holiday, you know what I mean? But I want to go to Bali, basically. Oh, Natalie. If you could dye your hair any colour, what would it be? Blue. I want to dye my hair blue. I want to have like a black ombre into dark blue. But probably like starting the blue from like here. Oh, I want to have it so bad. So I think I might do it. What do y'all think? I might do it when I leave 6. Because I'm being wigged for Aunt Juliet. So I can do what I want with my hair. Yeah. Oh, not including your musicals, what was your favourite act of West End Live? I didn't actually get to watch that much, but I loved Jesus Christ Superstar. I really can't wait to see it because I've got some friends in it and they were all so good. Waitress as well, oh my god, incredible. Pee the Pug! Jake! Oh, Pete the Pog. How are you? What's going on? What are you doing? Why are you here? Watching my live. What's this one? Really self-conscious about my singing and want to do MT as my job. Any tips? Just work hard at it. Work at it. And it's good that you know that you're self-conscious about your singing, because that means that you will work hard at it. And just don't give up. And don't let people tell you that you're not a singer. Because you are. Everyone's a singer. Favourite hairstyle? You're saying, thank you, Kate. I really love, as you all know, I love my ponies. I love pony, big, like, high pony, because it's off your face, but you still got good in the back. I also love a good, like, imagine this was like sleek straight, tucked behind, straight, sassy, classy. Yeah. Or the Kay Howard look. How do you keep your voice healthy on the daily? So morning, I try, I don't always, but this is Kate as well. I try and have a steam, and I don't speak for half an hour after I've steamed. And then I'll have just loads of hot water with ginger, fresh ginger, just chop it up, honey and lemon. And I'll try and do the same in the evening, but I don't always. Or if you haven't got honey and lemon, just any hot drink. And steam, and try not to talk and like shout loads. Favourite makeup product ever? Probably this highlight kit. It's so good. Anastasia Beverly Hills. This was given to me by Renee, my sister. And I use this highlighter in the show. And I use this bronzer. I haven't really used these yet. I don't really know what to use them for. But yeah, probably that Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. Pretty basic, pretty standard. Oh gosh, my voice is actually quite tired. I feel this is such an interesting question because it all depends what it is. In terms of Six the Musical, and in terms of like this style of commercial, like commercial dancing, I feel a lot more comfortable. And in terms of singing, I feel a lot more comfortable in like legit musicals like Les Miserables. Because pop musicals, believe it or not, aren't really my thing, or never were my thing until I got into a show. Kate, you're asking all the good questions and everyone's getting annoyed, so I'm not going to choose you anymore. Sorry guys. If you had to play any Queen Pamela, which would you pick? Catherine of Aragon. 100%. Because it's the best part. No, that's a lie. But in terms of track, it's a very good track. Because you open the show, you literally set up the stage, you set the vibe, you set the tone, which is a lot of pressure, so hats off to JJ who does it every night. And then you're just chilling. So yeah, Catherine of Aragon, I think. I need to stop answering questions about Six because I said I wasn't going to. What's this one? Do you struggle to pronounce the word innovative? I'm not even going to say that again. What was the first show you ever saw? I don't know actually. Is my mum still here? If she is, I'm actually going to die. Yes, she is. My mum's still here. Mum, you're such a fangirl. My first show, I don't know. My mum will write in the comments. I think like Hairspray maybe, Michael Ball. Maybe, probably a Panto or Wicked. I don't know. Probably one of them. I actually can't remember, so I actually don't know if it inspired me. Oh, guys, all these questions are crazy. Thank you so much. Pre-show rituals. I always brush my teeth before a show. I always that's about it. Brush your teeth. I always we always put our is Renee here? I thought you were off today. Off the show, as in off stage. We all put our hands in, and then on the dun 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 dun, we all go woo without saying woo. If I could be a Disney princess, well, she's not a princess, but I'd be Moana. Oh my god, Renee, can you join this live and then we can answer them together? But princess, I'd love to be Anna in Frozen or Jasmine. I am Moana. And Juliet is a reimagining of Romeo and Juliet, and what would happen if Juliet didn't kill herself over Romeo, because girl power, feminism, trendy. So yeah, It's so good, guys. I can't even stress it. Can you join? There's no option. What the heck? Here's your favourite member of Mamma Mia. It's Annie Southall. She's not even in it anymore. Callum! Oh. You're so British. Right, next. I'm not going to tell any more about Angela yet because you've got to come see it to find out. God, there's so many. My eyes are hurting. Oh, I don't know if a pal shows on the cards. Maybe. I actually have a tattoo. Here. It's a sunshine. And me and my mum got matching. I want to get one here for my dad. And I want to get a crown. Ben, come and join my live video. What's wrong?
JJ needs her flats.
JJ needs her flats. JJ needs her flats. Here you go, Renee. Hello!
Babes, I just ran for a bus that drove past me, and then I had to wait for the next one, and it didn't arrive for 12 minutes. It's just not good enough.
Why did you have to get off your bus?
I didn't have to get off it, it's just that the next one wasn't for 12 minutes.
Oh.
I sprinted. Have I ever sprinted in my life? No.
I'm really hungry. I'm going to get some food on the way back.
Right. Talk to me.
Look at
What
your
you getting?
lovely
'Cause can I have
hair.
some?
I love it. You look so cute.
Thanks.
Should we answer a question together?
Yeah.
Okay. Can
I
you
can't
see
see
them
them.
if I press it? Can you see them now?
I can see,
Ow.
would you get a tattoo? Hey, Richard.
No, you can't.
Yes. No, I just lied to you.
Can you?
I can't see them.
You wouldn't get a
Strange
tattoo.
things. Me. The only person I get one with is with my mum. And my mum.
Oh my god, there's so many. Let's go through our skincare routines.
Oh gosh.
You go first.
You go first. Me.
Hey!
Well, I used to. Yeah, can you hear me? I used to work at Lush on Oxford Street, and 50% off. So that's all I ever used, and I kind of just carried on using it. But
Renee never gets spots.
but I use a toner water called. I've got it in my bag actually. breath of fresh air. And then I use their